Welcome all to the 11th edition of SWIS Campus News. I'm your hostess, Helen. There are many fantastic events taking place at SWIS as a conclusion to this fruitful year. Service learning is a significant aspect of development throughout the IB curriculum. Now let's take a look at the Grade 8 community project presentations, where students not only shared with us the positive changes they have created in their communities, but also the many skills they have acquired that are beneficial for their future learning. On Friday, May 20th, the Grade 8 students presented their community projects at the SWIS Theatre to their peers, teachers and parents, sharing their process, in-depth reflections, as well as the many skills they have acquired throughout the process. As a requirement for MYP Year 3 and in preparation for the Grade 10 personal project, the Grade 8 students selected their own topic of interest at the beginning of this academic year, then followed the outline process which required them to conduct research, plan and complete their actions, reflect on their process, and at last present their works to their peers. Students learned a lot in the collaborative process and made their community a better place through their well-planned and meaningful actions, and had also demonstrated their growth in various aspects of the ATL skills and IB learner profiles such as self-management and communication skills. Various events relating to the performance arts are also taking place at the end of the year. Recently performed in the SWIS Black Box Drama Studio was the MYP drama production of Free by David Grant. The MYP production of Free, a play by David Grant, took place on May the 27th and 28th at the SWIS Black Box Drama Studio. This performance, rehearsed during after-school and lunchtime sessions, will perform to over 250 people from all parts of the SWIS community, with PYP and MYP students, teachers and administrators, parents and friends all enjoying the show. Preparations for this performance commenced at the beginning of Semester 2 as an after-school program, involving the participation of all performing arts departments. The collaborative process has authentically provided students with an opportunity to understand, develop and enhance both IB learner profiles and ATL skills. 2015 to 2016 was a fruitful year for music at SWIS. Starting with the ASA ensembles, summer music concert, and concluding with items in the Festival of Learning ceremony, it has been a busy but invigorating time for teachers and students alike. The end-of-year concerts and events featured students from almost every grade level. Pre-K students represented the early years when they took the stage for The Seasons Through the Eyes of Green, a multimedia story that mapped the seasons and weather patterns in song, dance and video animation. The middle school rock concert was also entertained by the Grade 1 to 3 and Friends concert, and 140 violins and cellos were brought onto stage at the Grade 4 to 5 strings learning celebration. Besides the Grade 1 to 9 summer concert, which featured ensembles from both the PYP and MYP, secondary rock bands also performed in the MYP rock concert that took place on June the 2nd. Throughout the year, students showed commitment to their weekly meetings, dedications to practicing, and had as well developed a range of skills through working collaboratively with their peers. Now let's see several excerpts from their performances. celebrate this year's achievements, the PE department held the first Swiss Secondary Sports Awards on Friday, June 3rd, giving out certificates to students who participated actively in athletic events throughout the year. On Friday, June 3rd, students celebrated the first Swiss Secondary Sports Rock Awards evening in the theatre. Students gave excellent speeches and in-depth reflections on their seasons, and coaches also gave awards to the most improved players and most valuable players in their teams. Following the sports awards, a party was held at the theatre foyer with many foods and drinks, giving opportunities for coaches, parents, and students to communicate with each other. With a near end to this school year, we are looking forward to next year's exciting events. After 2 weeks of preparations in the secondary classrooms, the third Middle School Festival of Learning took place on June the 16th to the 17th as a celebration of our learning in this academic year. Now let's take a closer look at this exciting event. The annual Middle School Festival of Learning took over the secondary corridor for 2 weeks in June, ending with exhibition days on Thursday the 16th and Friday the 17th. The Festival of Learning is an opportunity for grade 6 to 8 Swiss IB students to celebrate, share, and articulate their learning process. Each exhibition day began with an opening ceremony in the Swiss Theatre, hosted by the Student Council. The ceremony featured performances from the Middle School String Orchestra and dance team, as well as encouraging words from School Director Ms. Ali Wu and Secondary Principal Mr. Daniel Legault. 10 student groups representing 10 MYP subjects worked with a middle school teacher for over 7 days to transform each classroom into a subject booth. There are in total 10 subject booths, including drama, music, visual arts, Chinese, design, English, individuals and societies, mathematics, PE, and science. Services Action also had an area, which gave our grade 8s a second opportunity to share their community projects. This was our third FOLAO, and students are already looking forward to exploring more exciting journeys next year. And that concludes this year's SWIS Campus News. We wish to see you next year and hope you all a fantastic summer holiday.